Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Manny Pacquiao. So as I said, we'll get right to your questions. One thing I didn't mention, Manny, and maybe I can just ask you for a quick comment. We've just spent a half an hour in our Philippine Gold exhibition, which is just a few flights downstairs. I know many of you have seen it before. This is
first time.
Well, your first time, right? Can you tell us a little bit about what your impressions were? I know many people were asking whether it was real, and it is real.
It's real gold.
But what did you think? I mean, that's from your country 1,000 years ago, I think, roughly.
I just learned now.
Yeah.
When I saw the gold and the design and also the antique. I mean, I don't know
much about it before.
But now I know.
Yeah. One of them looks a little bit like a boxer's belt. Okay, we'll get to your questions. For those of you who haven't seen, by the way, Manny just arrived this morning, right? And I saw that there was a news conference before Manny and his team left Manila. You said that you were very proud to be getting this award, but you're not a superhero. Manny also said on television this morning he does not rule out being president one day if it's God's will, right? And as for Mr. Mayweather, a rematch might be a good idea because the shoulder's a little better, right?
Yes.
Okay, I open up with that to the room. I must welcome, by the way, the Consul General, Mr. De Leon, Ambassador De Leon, from here in New York. If you have a question, raise your hand. Let us know who you are, where you're from, and if you can keep it short, because I assume we'll have a lot of interest. Yes, ma'am.
Hi, thank you for joining us in New York.
Thank
I
you.
am Rochelle Ocampo from Makilala TV, the first Phil-Am TV talk show in New York, so everyone should check it out. Oh, yes, thank you. So I'm Rochelle. I have two questions. It's going to be short. First one is, can you sign these mugs for me?
Oh.
And this will be for later, no pressure, but it will
Okay, it's okay.
Second question is, as a young Phil-Am dual citizen who is registered to vote for the Philippine elections in May, my most pressing question is, what is your message for the young Phil-Ams to go out and register to vote? Specifically for you. I mean, technically I'm registered to vote as a dual citizen. I could vote for you. What is your message?
If they still love the country, they should register and vote because their vote is very important and really important for our country to choose who's going to be the next leader. So,
Okay, thank you.
thank you.
Next.
Hi, Rachel Cohen from Associated Press. How is your shoulder feeling exactly, and how soon do you think you would be able to fight again once it finishes healing?
My shoulder is 80 to 90% healed, and I believe I can start training on November or in December, so I can fight next year, early next year.
Early next year. How early next year? Or is that a question for a doctor?
I can fight by March or
March.
Yeah.
Okay. March next year. Who's next?
Hi, maayong hapon. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I'm Ethel Constantino from I Am Pinoy Proud ako. Manny Pacquiao, what is this award for you? And second, now that Duterte has finally said he's not going to run for president, who is now your president? Thank you.
Okay, first, to have this award, this is a prestigious award, and I'm surprised, and this is one of my unforgettable memory that I can have this award, and it's an honor to me and my family, not only to my family but to the whole country, to the Filipino people. And second is your next question is who's my Duterte is not running, so anyway, I'm PDP Laban, so PDP Laban don't have a president, so I can file a candidacy under PDP Laban without the president, without president. But I will announce in the right time my president.
Meaning your choice for president.
Yeah.
Yep. Who is next? There's a gentleman in the back. If we can give him a microphone. Just behind you, Katie.
Congressman Momar Visaya from Asian Journal. Why are you running for the Philippine Senate?
I'm running because I really believe that I can help more people, and that's why I'm getting hard to make a decision to announce that I'm going to run. And finally, I fix everything in my mind. It's fixed and decided to run as in Senate.
Was that a difficult decision? I mean, did you spend a lot of time?
It's a very difficult decision because you have to consider a lot of things, and especially your time for your family, and of course I'm too busy man, so I have to think. And you know, when you become a senator, you have to give up other activities to focus your job as a public servant.
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, my name is Laura.
Can you just wait for the microphone? So, who has the microphone?
Hi, my name is Laura Garcia. I do not represent any press, but I represent the academe. I am an educator, and I represent a bunch of universities and school systems. I live in Butuan City, declared as the kingdom of Butuan. You live in Jan Santos, and we're neighbors. Would you be willing to collaborate with the academe or the educational system to help fight poverty and to help increase education for our children?
That's a good question. In fact, we're doing that in my province, Sarangani. We do help scholarship and develop our teachers, improve our teachers, and also the schools. Everything that we can help, we do that in our province. So, and I believe that's why I decided to run as senator, because I can help more people.
Then you have my vote.
Thank you.
Sir?
Mikey Espina with 40 Acres and a Mule in Toronto. I just wanted to ask how important faith has been in your life growing up in Gensan and your boxing career, and then following up your political career.
I never expect that I'm gonna be a politician. I never expect that. When I was young, I never thought that I'm gonna be a champion all over the world, or I can get 8 different weight division. It's beyond of my what I have done in boxing, what I accomplished in my life it's beyond of my imagination when I was young, and I'm really thankful to God that He gave me this favor and this blessing. So it's all, the honor and glory belongs to God.
I think the second part was about in terms of politics. How will faith?
In politics, before, this is the true story behind that. Before, I don't like politics. I hate politicians. Before, every time they interview me, I hate politicians. But but on that time, every winning that I had, every time that I won the game, the bout. When I go back to my place, my place in Sarangani, in Gensan, I'm giving them. I'm helping people, giving rice, grocery, and everything, and there's thousands of people are lining up in outside the house. So and we have a video that on that, and on that time I'm not a politician, but somebody's talking to me and suggested that why you don't enter to politics, and then you can help more people. And then I said, oh, I can do that. I don't like politics. I don't like politicians. Just want to to help these people because they're starving and they're hungry, and I feel what they're feeling because I've been there, my life before. My life before I sleep in the streets like that, and I know how to to make hungry. And then later on, when I realized that more people, when they learn that I'm helping people and giving help to the needs, more people are coming to my house, and then asking, begging for help. So, but I'm a person that I don't want to turn back the problems. So I helping them. But the thing is, when I realized, one day I realized the Lord gave me desire and wisdom that to make a decision to enter politics. That's the time that I decided to enter politics. But my goal, even in this present time, my prayer to the Lord is, if the Lord, because I don't know what is tomorrow, but if I commit sin serving the people, it's better for me not to enter politics. That's my prayer to the Lord. If in the future, if I'm going to commit sin against God, against man, it's better for me not to enter politics. That's but my mission as a public servant is honestly helping people and serving honestly by guidance of the Lord. That's my mission, that I can one day when I'm gone in this world, that's my legacy in life.
Manny, a lot. I don't know how much you follow American politics, but I'm reminded in listening to you, there's a lot of American politicians who not only talk about faith, but they also talk about their childhood and their difficulties. But I don't think, the very, very few, I think, American politicians who have had as tough a childhood as you did. How important was that? I mean, do you think you would be interested in these things and interested in politics if you had grown up in a very well-to-do, rich family, let's say?
I think I can say maybe not. Mm-hmm. Maybe I'm not in politics because my life is okay. But the thing is, I have money. I have, of course, my life's changed because of the money that I earn in my career, in boxing. So I can enjoy myself, go around all over the world and enjoy myself and spend time with my family and gym. But every time that I can hear the voice of these people, the poor people, we need help. We don't have money to buy food. Help, please help. Mm-hmm. We don't have. So even just their voice, I can hear their voice. Even I don't see them. Mm-hmm. I can feel their I can feel that in my heart because I've been there. Every time I can hear their voice, I know what you're feeling when you hear someone that need help. So how, meaning to say, if I'm turning back from them, mm-hmm. it's hurt for me because I've been there. That's my feeling. That's why, like when I said, I'm serving honestly with the guidance of the Lord in this. Although not everybody, you cannot please everybody. Although some people are criticizing me, but all I have is honestly and with the fear of the Lord is in my heart, in serving the people honestly, just to help them, and even expend my money to them, just want to help them.
Wonderful. A few more questions in the front. Yes, well, you've got a microphone, so you have an advantage.
Yes. Hi, my name is Ayesha Veriu. I'm from Advancement for Real Kids. I have two questions. The first one, when you remember when you were a kid and you were sleeping in the streets and you were fighting, what did you wish you had at that time? What would have made a difference for you at that time? And then now that you are in public service, what are the three things that you think that the poor, particularly right now, like, you know, the middle class has actually improved a little bit in the Philippines, but, you know, the ones who are living at $3 a day, the ones who are fishermen in Sarangani, farmers all over the Philippines, where they haven't really improved their lot in life, where do you think the government can really help them improve their lives?
I think first, shelter for them. That's the most important thing, shelter. And second is sustainable livelihood. You cannot give them just once money and then that's it. After that, nothing. Yeah. Just give them sustainable livelihood that they can have. They earn money every day just to buy food for their needs every day. So second, and also giving them healthcare, especially the senior citizens, and of course free education. I think that's the most important thing that we need to what we call this, to answer and resolve in this present time, because a lot of people are starving and they really need help from the government. So, in my province, actually, I'm going back tomorrow at the next day, Wednesday. Wednesday, I'm going back to the Philippines and going to file my COC, Certificate of Candidacy, and with the full force of Sarangani officials, governor, vice governor, which is my wife, and board members, everything. That the officials, they're very supportive of my decision to run as a senator, because they know what I have done in Sarangani and what I have accomplished in Sarangani. And I don't want to say what I have done and accomplished in Sarangani with my own pocket, because I don't want to what the left hand do and the right hand knows. So, I don't like that. So.
I think, do you mind passing the microphone to the right here? There's a gentleman, or is the microphone is gone? Okay, I tried. We'll come back.
Don't worry, we have enough time.
He's the boss.
Appreciate that, Manny. My name is Jack Freifelder. I'm a reporter with the China Daily USA. We've talked about a number of things that you engage in. We touched on boxing, obviously, which is, you know, first and foremost what I think a lot of people know you for. One of the things that's interesting is we see a number of world leaders around the world who are interested in sport. Not necessarily something that comes into politics as that much, but I'm curious how you can even talk about something like your extensions into basketball. We've seen President Obama has a penchant for it. President Xi in China is pushing soccer. What do sports provide in terms of helping to build some of the community, development ideas that you talked about already?
But the sports is, the nation should support fully 100% for the sport, because I believe that the sport is representing the image and face of the nation, and I believe that the Philippines will not be known if there's no athletes or athletes who are giving honor to our country.
Yes, this gentleman I promised with the baseball hat.
picking up on the ladies' connection
Can you
about
tell
the,
us your name, sir?
my name is Nestor Enriquez. I'm an old-timer here. Picking up on the ladies' question, before I go to the boxing question, I just want to pick up on the gold exhibit that we have here. I really thought that they brought you up here because they want to promote it, because you are from across, you're from almost the same place where this Surigao gold are found. Anyway, back to the gold. It's about handicraft, and handicraft is you have your own handicraft. It's your left hand. Anyway, going to the boxing question now. Yesterday, there was a speculation that your next fight might be against Ali Khan, who might. What do you think about it? Because he's your friend too, I think. Your next.
Oh, about my next fight.
Yeah.
Actually, that's one of the name that lining up that my promoter giving it to me, but we don't decide yet. It's not final yet. That is my next opponent. But American is we're friend. Although we're friend, but we have I think when we are doing our job in the ring, I mean, there is no friend. I mean, you know what I mean? After nothing personal, just doing your job, and I mean, that's a sport. That's a sport. We allow each other to hit each other also.
And I was just thinking how nice it would be to be your friend, and that makes me very nervous. Yes, sir.
My name is Manny, also another good-looking man in the hall. Manny Caballero, Filipino reporter here in New York. Manny. I'm late. I don't know if you have been asked about politics in the Philippines. You are a congressman, incumbent. You are running for senator. And are you with Yuna? Are you with Binay? Okay, next question. You cannot reveal it first. Okay.
Like what I said, I will announce in the right time.
Okay, but for sure you are not with the Liberal Party because they have already announced their lineup.
Oh, they're announcing.
Yeah, they did. They are complete already.
You never know.
Okay. Yeah, they might. Okay.
My manager is.
Okay. So she's the person to ask. With all this, you are known for being in your humanitarian efforts in the Philippines and even outside of the country also. And you have put the Philippines in the map, in the global map. Has the becoming president of the Philippines ever entered your mind? I think this is a bit advanced question, but have you entertained running for president of the Philippines?
Also has been asked, but go ahead.
Okay, right now I don't have that in my mind. I mean, to become a president is not. It's not a plan of the man. I believe that, but it's a plan of God. You know, like Noy Noy. Who knows that he will become a president? You know, it's God's anointed. You know, I mean, if that's the will of God, then you become a president. You know, but if you don't have that anointing, how can you be a president? Of course, I mean, if you ask me, I don't have that in my mind. What is in my mind right now is to focus my job as a congressman, and the next election is for next year. So I'm planning for running a higher office in Senate. So that's just cut there. My mind. It's just.
Thank you. The gentleman in the front here has had his hand up for a while.
From Japan?
Yes, sir. Nakayama,
From the
Citibank,
consulate,
New York, but originally from Japan. I believe that boxing is a contact sport and one of the toughest contact sports, and you are the best in the world. President Clinton recently said that politics is a contact sport. Did you find something common between politics and boxing?
You know, if we study politics, if we study properly in politics, we don't need to fight each other. I mean, let the people choose who they're going to vote. I mean, you know, you don't need to fight each other. We have to support each other. If the people decision to vote this person, then we have to respect, because that's the decision of the people. The decision of the people is the decision of God. So we have to respect, and we have to learn that, because that's what happened right now. I think not only in the Philippines, not only in Asia, but all over the world, that it became, you know, politics became a boxing also. It's become like a boxing, and they're fighting each other.
Well, we should take that message to Washington. Yeah. The gentleman right down the middle, sir. Yeah.
Thomas Urban from the AFP, the French Newswire agency.
Yeah.
I was
speak
wondering.
Up just a little bit. Yeah.
Sure. I was wondering, how frustrating is it sometimes to be a congressman and not having your bills passed the way you want it? And do you expect to do more as a senator?
Can you say it again?
How frustrating is it as a congressman when you don't get your way, when you don't get your bills passed, and do you expect to do more as a senator?
Actually, I have a lot of bills that I piled in Congress, and those bills is very important bills, especially human trafficking. What else? About, you know, healthcare center all over the Philippines. Increasing benefits and salaries for the teachers. What else? There's a lot of bills that I piled in Congress, but the thing is, in my second term, of course, we are more than almost 300 congressmen, so they also filed a lot of bills. So, you know, whoever's, if you're not friend with a higher position, and then that's a problem.
Okay. Yes, here on the left.
Hi, Congressman Elton Lugay with the Phil-Am and Inquirer. As a congressman for many years, I'm curious to know, what have you learned in politics?
What I have learned in politics is, first is, a lot of people are masquerading as righteous, and that's what I learned in politics. A lot of politicians are masquerading as righteous people, especially in times of election. There's a lot like that, and what I learned in politics is, it's simple. 24 hours, 7 days a week, you have to, available your body to help people. And what I learned in politics is just always forgive your enemy.
Wow. Okay. The lady just behind you there. Yeah. Thanks.
Hello, everybody. For the information of everybody, he's my cousin, second-degree cousin. I just want to take this opportunity. I haven't given you a hug yet and kiss. We were late. So I just want to take this opportunity to say thank you for all that you have done to the family. In behalf of the family, I would like to say thank you very much, and I'm so grateful to God. We've been praying you. I've seen you grow up as a little boy, and I'm so very much proud of you. I'd want to let you know that you have a family in New York who will back you up with all the things that you are planning in life, and we'll not only back you up with our vote, but we will back you up with our prayers. I'll give you hug and kisses later after the conference. I love you, Gal.
Thank you.
I call him Gal, and that's cousin in English. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yes, ma'am, here. Oh, it's Marilyn. Hello, Marilyn.
Hi, Marilyn Abelos. Wear many hats, but this time for the Filipino reporter, along with Manny. It's wonderful that you're being recognized as an outstanding boxer and a politician, as well as a person who supports and takes care of the poor. I know you have an organization that gives to the poor, education, healthcare, that sort of thing. Are you also open, and are you partnering with other nonprofit groups who serve the people in the Philippines, nonprofit who serve the poor, who serve education, that sort of thing? And are you open to partnerships with them?
Yes, we do that, partnering with non-profit organization in the Philippines, and we accomplish a lot. I mean, we help a lot of people.
Thank you. Monik, we have about 5 more minutes.
Thank you for that very enlightening talk here. My name is Manik Mehta. I'm a journalist. I represent Bernama. My question to you is, you have been doing a lot, or you have been campaigning against human trafficking. What do you think about the current wave of refugees in Europe and also in Southeast Asia?
All I can say is we should be compassionate to others, different nation around the world. We should be compassionate and help them, because we know what their problem, and we know they really need compassion or help from us. What if we are in their situation and nobody will help us? What our feeling is. So that's the thing is, people are became what we call this. I think there's so many bitterness and hatred in their heart that they will not, they cannot feel anymore the the love in their hearts to others. And we should learn that. All I can say is learn what is the meaning of love. You cannot say you love someone, but you're not helping them.
Thank you for that. I think we have time for one more question. Okay, we'll take the 2, here and then here. Yeah?
Hi, Christina Pastor from the Philam.net. Congressman Pacquiao, tell us a little bit about your bill on human trafficking. What are you exactly trying to propose or trying to legislate? Thank you.
In human trafficking is to what we call this, increase the sentence of the violators and the traffickers, and also we pursue and investigate properly the crime. And in my term, in my second term and first term and second term, we accomplished a lot. The Philippines is in a tier 2, and we don't have. We're panicking because it became a tier 3. We don't get a support from the UN, every year. So we help that. We contact every agencies in the Philippines to coordinate to us and help. And I think there's a lot of accomplishment, and we can give it to you and show you all the accomplishment that we had and on that human trafficking that we passed.
Thank you. And then last question here, please.
Good afternoon, Manny. I'm Alois Guerra from the Philippines, editor of Z Lifestyle magazine. I'm wondering if there's any country in the world that you think the Philippines should become.
Should
become an inspiration for the country that should be in that direction.
That's not easy for a politician. Right?
Inspiration.
Is there another country in the world you think that
Yeah.
the Philippines should follow? You know, before we came out, I asked Manny, I said, is there anything you really don't want to talk about? He said, no, I'm ready for anything.
I'm just thinking because it can, you know, if you don't mention the other country, it can be offended. Diba? You know? Because what happened here is we are building our relationship to each other countries and, you know, building our relationship and friendship. But if you are mentioning one country, then it's kind of...
or at least what a country is doing right now that you think the Philippines should be doing at the same time, like for the environment or for labor laws or for anti-discrimination.
Every country is they're doing their job to protect the people, and of course also in the Philippines we are doing our job, and like what I said is every nation is coordinating each other to build their relationship and helping each other. What's the problem, especially in human trafficking?
That's a good politician's answer. So I know our time is up. Thank you all for being here, by the way. And a reminder again, the Asia Game Changer of the Award will be presented tomorrow night at the United Nations.
Thank you.
I don't know that you know this yet, but you will have both a message from last year's Game Changer of the Year. We'll be sending you a special message. And the person presenting to you is I think I'll just say, another legend from sport, in a different sport, and a fighter of a different kind. So we have that to look forward to. But Manny, really, that was I think if anybody had any doubt why we chose this gentleman this year, just even the last 45 minutes would dispel those doubts. So I really appreciate it, and thank you, and get some rest before tomorrow. Right?